Yeah. Hello there, everybody. I had a request from one of my viewers to show the grow tent. I remember a long while back, I think I did an entire video showing the grow tent, but instead of going back, and because things have changed, I'm going to do a video once again. So here we go. This is to give you some idea of the size in comparison, how much of the actual living room this thing is taking up. I'm going to move in closer because there's the company name up there. I don't really think that's that important, but somebody may care in case you're interested. Vipar Spectra is who made this little contraption. It's pretty good, but I don't know. I think I could safely say that. Oops, that was my hand. I could safely say that they could all very well be the same. This one I know is pretty good because of stability. It's very good when it comes to the inner parts that we put up, our shelves, the actual strength of the tent. An important thing, how well our zipper's holding up. Because when you buy this thing, look at the zipper. You're going to use that pretty much every day. So you're going to need a zipper that's in pretty good shape. What I'm doing now is hooking this door in the open position. There's a little hook on the side that'll keep it out of our way. I know that was probably noisy. It was right at the mic. Here we go. All right. So we saw pretty much the outside of the tent. Here's the inside. Goes up pretty decent height. I did know the dimensions, but we've had this for, I want to say almost 2 years. So I have no idea where the paperwork is, what it shipped in, what shipped with it. No idea. I only cared about getting it up and seeing what it would do. Now this one, we had to buy the light separately. I think if I were to do it again, I would have just gotten the, what do you call it? Lights that you put in your workshop. I would have gotten those. It would have given me, I wouldn't have had that little red spectrum. Wouldn't have mattered for what I'm doing. I wouldn't have spent that money for that light if I were to go back and do it again. We have small fans in the corner. 2 corners, we have small fans. And see the framework? That's pretty decent framework. It looks kind of, shabby, thin, but I can shake this thing. You don't see back there moving. It's pretty good. We purchased, let me back up because all I saw was my finger. We purchased the air exchange right there, the little filtering system, which looks like I could take that down and clean it so it could actually filter something, but it's not really a lot in there that it's filtering. The thought, that matters, and then it's a little filtration piece, a little ducts in there, ducts everywhere. If you've got something you need to go out, there are ducts everywhere. It came with the shelf. I lined it with the cardboard. It's just a plain metal shelf. The reason that I lined it is because I don't want things falling through. And hydroponic things are over there in the back. And then I've got some fertilizer for like the lemon plants, and there are other little things that aren't hydroponics that will eventually come out. The lemon tree over there, that's 2 lemon trees. They're potted in the same pot because one was dying. And to save it, I put it over there with this little seed that we had planted. And now they're both pretty much about the same size. But you've got pretty decent amount of space. And then the floor, you have the basic floor that's under what you see, and then you have this inner lining. I think if I back up and let you look right here, maybe, let me see. You can see that there are two pieces. Let me see if I can move that. So you can see that there are actually, there's the basic floor, and then this lining comes across it. And there are linings all the way around that you're setting things on. Like ours are on a hardwood floor in a living room. So one thing we don't want is for anything to leak. And when you're doing hydroponics, it's all about leaking. But it's on a pretty decent metal frame. That table is just extra, but that's because I had something else going on right there. And you have, pretty decent amount of room. Floor room. And I mean, if we wanted to run 4 more hydroponic buckets, we could. Or we could even get just a system that just does the water, no motor. We could do that in there also. It's a lot of room. And for all this is worth, this is the tent, the inside growing tent. And if you've seen it before, because I do believe that there was a video before this video. If you've seen it before, you can skip this video. And if you haven't, there it is. For the viewer that wanted to see it, I'm sure that viewer hadn't seen it before. Here you go. And that's it for me. I just wanted to, give a quick view of the Thumbs Up Garden and Grow Tent. And I'll see you guys on the next one.